All right. So, forgive me my voice. I'm still recovering nonsense, but yeah, Yakuza Pirates and more gameplay and yeah, trying to restart everything. Got the new setup. As you see, there's no headphones on my ears, but I got the actually now that I think about that, hold on. Let me use this here. Because if I don't use the headphones, no, I could do it without the headphones, but if I don't use the headphones, sometimes it duplicates the audio, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my headphones. But yeah, Yakuza Pirate gameplay. But I was just saying, yeah, got the new setup, and got the new couch in the back and all that. So when I do the like the throwback games and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to do some other stuff, switch it up and all that. So yeah, let's check out Yakuza. I seen some of this, but it wasn't as you know, I always get the chance to see these videos pretty quick, but they never are in the highest quality because they're always live when I see them, or it's like somebody that I know sent it to me that was there or whatnot. But this is the actual sit down and gameplay enactment, however you call it. But let's just watch, bro. You're getting straight into it. I don't like the rainbow. It's a button. There we go.
Yeah, 見えてきたぜ。
I'm gonna turn it
ア
up.
ットランティスだ。あの島かいな。ええ、もう少し近づけばどういう場所かわかるよ。
Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's not even a full name. It's Lika Dragon. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
Perfect.
Majima wakes up on a beach.
Perfect.
Doesn't remember who he is.
Perfect.
You got to play this.
I did.
I'm guessing it's the TGS demo or whatever they just brought.
Probably.
For. Yeah.
It felt like a very official demo.
Yeah.
You know, when you start it up, it even has some text that's like, "Yo, for this demo, in the full game, you'll be able to do this."
Yep.
Thanks for playing the demo. So it was a very structured demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Rich Island, Hawaii, and Madlantis.
Madlantis hype.
Which is like some freaking wherever like Pinocchio goes
Yeah.
in that part of the.
It reminds me of like the like underground area in Yakuza.
Okay.
But like its own island.
Got it.
This is awesome because
Coliseum.
Majima finally gets his own game.
Yes.
Finally. We've been waiting a long time for this. It is time, after The Man Who Erased His Name and the change from Yakuza to Like a Dragon.
Right. Well, the change with the RPG style from the beat 'em up
Exactly. I just think I feel like this franchise is now in its exploration phase where it can just shoot off and do anything.
But
because we were joking even during the preview.
Beat 'em up side of it, bro. Because there's fans who are.
I feel like this franchise
because of that.
can do anything it wants and it won't be weird.
Right.
Yeah, Yakuza is
but at
just
the same time, I can just type Pirate Yakuza into my email because I know nothing else is gonna come.
Yeah. And it's like we already had, Ishin, which is like samurai stuff, and it's like this. I feel like this franchise can truly go anywhere. But what I played, they were keeping the primary story details under wraps. They were like, we're not really gonna tell you how Majima gets in this position.
Yeah. I mean,
being
from
a
the
pirate.
trailer, it's kind of clear that unraveling that mystery is part of it. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't really have any story details I can share. But yeah, I just got to play just such a small taste, about 30 minutes. And it's the same map as Infinite Wealth from what I played, the Hawaii.
Yeah, you've got the Hawaii map.
Yep.
But then you do have the other areas. But yeah.
Yeah. The other area I did go to at the end of the demo for 5 minutes. I'll get into that in a minute. But, right out of the gate, I'm just on the beach in Hawaii from Infinite Wealth. So if you've played that, you know exactly where we are. And first and foremost, this is a return to the action combat style. So it's not turn-based. So we are beating people up.
Yes.
And Majima has two distinct styles. He has, first up, He's got the Mad Dog style, dude. The Mad Dog
All
of Shimano.
day.
Let's go. He's got
But
his
bro,
knife.
I don't want to.
He's doing some like Dante Devil May Cry shit where you can like juggle enemies up in the air and you're like ba 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 ba.
And then like a bunch of shadow clone stuff going on.
Yep, you can bust out some shadow clones.
That's
you start like spinning
madness.
around with them. It reminds me of freaking Wukong, you know, when he like summons all of his clones. Like so cool. And then there's the pirate style, which was so fun.
Sea Dog.
Sea Dog.
Mad Dog and Sea Dog.
Sea Dog, exactly. You've got your cutlasses, you've got your gun, and you can do like charge attacks. You know, you can charge up your gun. You can throw your swords, freaking Leviathan axe
Yeah, they
style.
kind of spin around you on
Yeah,
both sides.
it's cool because if you throw them, then you can like
There's a
punch
jump button in
or
Yakuza.
shoot.
That's
So like
so sick. Like,
as I started getting better with
we had
it,
an
just
air
more
combo. We
familiar, I
talked
would
about
like
that in the end,
throw
but-
the blades, punch a
Man.
bunch, get out my gun, shoot them, get the blades back, start hitting them. So really fun combat style. I don't know what difficulty we're on. It felt really chill. It was fine. I was just, you know, it was like a
Complete
beat 'em
attack.
up. I was just mashing through enemies.
nice.
And then I got to walk around the town a little bit. So I did the delivery service. That's back where you're riding the bike.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
same as Infinite Wealth. It's really funny though. Majima's a tire. He's got like the bicycle helmet, the short. He looks hilarious. It's amazing. And then there's Dragon Kart,
Right.
which is like Mario Kart.
Saw that.
It felt okay. I had a little higher hopes for it. But at the same time, I was probably using the like starter
Charizard.
go-kart.
Right.
So maybe when you upgrade the go-kart, it gets a
Plus,
little
like a mini game's not going to
Yeah.
have all the same.
exactly.
bells
It was
and
still really
whistles,
fun
yeah.
though, because you get like weapons and you're like shooting rockets at people. One of them was like go-kart grandpa or something. Was like one of the
Nice.
people I was going up against. And then I went to a store to get different outfits because we love fashion in our video games.
Can you truly
The visual
customize it though?
customization was really good. And they were like, "Yo, this is not everything. The full game will have way more." But like Majima construction hat, pirate hat, top hat, all these different things. You can change like the hat, the eye patch, the coat,
This is
the
obviously
pants and shorts, the shoes, like a watch, and then like earrings and gloves or whatever. Gloves. So you can change quite a bit on Majima. And you can have two different costumes as well. There's like the normal walking around the street costume and then also the pirate costume as well that you can mix and match. You also have like a pet tiger.
Yeah, I think that's the
Oh,
little boy
okay.
Yeah.
that has that.
Yeah.
I forget his name, but yeah. The boy that finds you washed up on the beach.
Yes. And then the pet tiger's name is Goro. Goro Majima, yes. And you can put a pirate
Makes
hat
sense.
on the pet tiger. You can like dress it up a little bit. I think he had a scarf on or whatever. Super fun, super cute. And then I went to the island. What is it? The
Rich Island?
No, the other one.
Oh, Madlantis.
Madlantis, yes. I went to Madlantis for
Coliseum.
like a big story mission. And there was this kingpin lady, you know, when you
Yeah.
show up, this kingpin lady, she has like her base basically is like a beached cruise ship
Yeah.
that like crashes into this.
There's
like
there's
it's
no
crazy.
way words can describe what Madlantis looks like.
It's
It's
nuts.
just like ships.
It's
just
like purgatory. That's what it is.
Just like stacked around like
Sort of.
like freaking Lego blocks or
Yeah.
something. Just like here's a wreck ship, and then like we're
Yeah.
just gonna make a city out of ships.
Yeah.
All the pirates are there.
Totally. It has a purgatory vibe from the original Yakuzas. It's like this underground, you know, it seemed like there was a coliseum there.
Somebody
Just
going to
the
use the idea in real life.
underground shops and criminal element vibe. So if you know that is kind of the
Keith.
energy that this place had. And I was trying to find somebody at a bar, went into a bar, had a big fight. You know, they were like, come outside, we'll fight, you know, and fought him outside. It was a boss fight. You know, they had a bunch of more health. I killed the ads. There were just standard ads with, you know, unarmed melee weapons, couple with guns in the background, like shooting. Took all them out, took the boss out. Then the demo ended. So
Got it.
that was just the little bit that I played, you know. We all know that Yakuza excels with the tone, the vibes, the sub-stories, of course, which I couldn't really get into too
Right.
much. But the combat felt really, really good. Again, I don't know what difficulty it was on or where I was in the game. It felt early, so it was pretty easy from what I played, but it felt really good. And then, of course, your Majima. Majima in Hawaii is just amazing, and this whole pirate vibe is amazing. So, from what I played, obviously, it was so good. Like, has Yakuza ever been bad? No.
Right.
No.
Never.
It's good every time. Yeah. So, yeah, felt sweet. Can't wait.
Yeah.
And now we just get to now we get to theorize, like, what is going on in this story? Where are, like, why? What?
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean,
I still haven't played 7. I might. That's on my
I'm curious
backlog.
to like how.
Not
Souls
really,
will be
but, like, I
as an
don't really like
outsider
turn-based,
anyways,
but
but
I might
it
have
feels
to play that.
more closer
have
to like
to.
a Dead Souls or something like that.
So,
didn't
like, a
run out of
Dead
games
Souls
to
or
play
an
yet, though.
Ishin, but, like, those are
That's
kind
way
of
too many games.
non-canon, whereas
this is actually in the same timeline.
yeah,
It seems like, yeah.
And going
I
off
need to really
of
commit
the
to
other
playing games
Gaiden
every night.
game,
Again, like I used
The
to,
Man Who
but
Erased His Name,
it's been
that story
I've
had
been,
impact.
I've been going through it,
That
bro.
story hits. That story is
He just
essential
air dash?
to Kiryu's journey. So,
Yeah,
you know, the story is an
Sega. Come
important
on.
part of this entire franchise. So we will see how that all shakes out. And it's coming up soon. I mean, this game's
Yeah.
right around the corner now.
And this whole live action dating sim thing with Masaru. That
Yeah, didn't get to do
I'm
that.
sure that wouldn't be in
or-
the demo at all.
Yeah,
but I'm
didn't get to do
curious
any of
what the
that.
heck.
Yeah. So all we can do now is wait, and
Yep.
it's just really cool that Majima gets its own game. You know, I mean, this is this is a character that is so popular. Like, you know, this is not a flex by any means. I'm not flexing or bragging here. Like, I played this game since the demo of the original on PS2. That is my entry into Yakuza, and like
I actually started.
Majima has always been
I started at Yakuza
awesome
1
character. Like,
after Yakuza 2 came out.
friggin' Mark Hamill, dude, in the original,
And,
like
and
such an
I had
epic
a
legendary
PS3
character.
back then.
But like,
that was backwards
I've
compatible,
watched
and I had
his
the Yakuza
character
1. That's how I started.
grow in
So
popularity
that's a
like I
throwback.
could
He
have
had the
never
demo.
imagined.
That's when I stopped getting
Like,
the PlayStation
this is
Underground disc.
such
Y'all don't know
a
about that. Y'all too
beloved
young.
character in this series, and the fandom is so obsessed. So it is just a really awesome time for him to get his own game.
Well, the
and
story never lacks in
pirate
this
game.
series, man.
No
It
less,
never
like,
does.
Well, and
really
that's
wild.
one of the funny things too is that the guy who's playing him in the live action series is also playing a different character in this game. And so when they
Oh,
did
wow.
the
Cool.
presentation, like
Cool.
the original voice actor was giving
That's so cool.
some grief a little bit there.
That's
He
funny.
was like, don't try to take my job.
Yeah, hey, I love that. That's funny.
But yeah, so that's coming out very soon,
Very
February
soon.
28th.
That's so
Boy,
soon.
PS5,
I already
PS4,
pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered
Xbox
it the day it
Series
was shelved.
XS, Xbox One, and PC.
I just need to
Heck
upgrade
yeah.
to
There it
deluxe.
is.
That's it.
Cannot wait.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. We're Easy Allies. You can find us on some
All right,
freaking-
so bro, look, that was the end of the video, but there's a couple things that need to be touched upon, bro. There was something that wasn't in this clip of the video. It was in the last clip I was watching. Okay, first of all, there's finally there's a
This is
female,
awesome because Majima.
this is a female antagonist, and she looked like a mafia boss. So you know it's actually real. You know, I like that. Like that right there is fire because it ties in. Like when you play all the Yakuza games and you know how all the families run and everything, and then this time they moved to Hawaii, so it's in America now. So now you got mafias, you got different mafia bosses and things like that you got to deal with. They still keeping that, and now this lady, she's the head of them, but most likely she probably just runs the Coliseum. You know how they always have the person that runs the Coliseum in charge of everything. Gaiden is the only game where the person that runs the Coliseum is also the major villain in that game. So that's that game's thing. All the other games is not like that.
Finally gets his own game. This is awesome because
Can't fast forward like that for some stupid reason. All right, so let's fast forward a bit here. He was talking about how the gameplay style, right there. That right there is crazy. That's a tribute to Shinobi. I see y'all, Sega. Don't think I don't know. That's the Hatsuma move. I know that. I played too many games to not recognize that. I immediately caught that. But being able to jump in the Yakuza game, I hope it doesn't break the game, because we never had that before. In Yakuza 5, Akiyama could do air combos, but it was part of your combo. Like you do kick launcher, and then you could jump in the air and then do like a quick air combo. And that was cool. But now it's like you could freely jump in this game. Like you could just jump and do stuff. So I hope like the enemies have like some sort of counter to that, so you don't abuse it, because it's gonna be stupid when you could just jump around I got jump. I'm gonna just jump around everything. He jumped like 10 feet and 15 feet in the air to do combos, right? The other thing I saw him do
Mad Dog style, dude.
was
Mad Dog.
let me turn this down while I'm saying that.
Dog of Shimano. Let's go.
I saw
He's
him
got
do
his
like
knife.
a air dash.
Dante Devil May Cry shit where you can like
Speaking of which, too,
he's got the Mad Dog.
there's a triple dash that's in this game that I was hoping was in this clip, but it's not in this clip. So you see how he does the triple dash right there? In the clip that I saw, they kept in the ability to cancel the dash. Like you when you were Kiryu in the other games, you press heavy attack, which was like he has this like shoulder tackle move. If you do that and cancel into dash fast enough, it makes the dash range like you slide back or move forward like super far. So it was kind of like an exploit sort of, but they kept it in this game because it's part of the combat. You know, you don't want players to feel like, oh, you're taking our freedom away. But that's in this game. The fact that he could just like really just air combo you is wild, and they showed he could do like an air dash. They showed the air combo again. That's OD. That right there is OD. Like I'm a fan of special moves, but shout out to my guy Silver. Don't turn the game into like something super unrealistic. Like still keep the realism in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like all the heat moves in the game, like sure, like a human can't grab you by the head and freaking like spin you like a jump rope and throw you through a wall or something with one hand. Sure, we can't do that, but it's still like realistic in the sense that like it's showing you that these characters are strong. This is on another level. This is like, yo, he summoned shadow clones, bro, and the shadow clones can attack you. That's crazy. Like nobody got no ninjutsu in Yakuza. There was one guy, but it wasn't like that though. Like it was still human stuff. The guy I was talking about was the guy. Actually, it was in Yakuza. It was in Judgment, but that was the guy. He created like a mist, like a smoke screen, and then he could like teleport around it to try and stab you. That was that dude. But this again, this is a whole nother level. Just don't OD cartoon it out. Like I know the RPG version, the reason all of those things happen is because the main character sees the game as I think it's Dragon Quest, right? I think Dragon Quest was the main character's favorite game. So every time he's in the fight, he's actually fighting normal, but in his vision is what you as the player are playing it as. So it's like as if like his vision is you playing Dragon Quest. That's why it's turn-based like that, and that's why they could do so unrealistic crazy moves like summon a giant laser beam to strike down the opponents and stuff. But in the reality of the game, it's just him fighting like a regular guy, like fist to fist, you know what I mean? But this right here is just, that's not that. That's y'all wildin'. But at the same time, though, it also explains, it's not in this video. I was watching a Japanese video on it. Majima is like, he's delusional because his not minions, his brothers, like we call it nakama in the game, right? Like his Yakuza brothers in this game see him as a captain. So then he pretends to be a pirate. So that's where the whole pirate aspect comes in. But while you're playing the game, like he could transform into a pirate because he thinks that like he's actually a pirate in the game. Like it's wild crazy. But the real Majima, like he actually does have a knife on him. So he does really fight like that. That's madness.
You know, when he like summons all of his clones.
Actually,
It's so cool. And then there's the
what was the Yakuza? Was it Yakuza 5 where you fight Majima on the roof and he did that spin attack? I might be. I think he actually did do the shadow clone in that game, but it was part of his heat move. It wasn't like he wasn't like an actual shadow clone. That's crazy, by the way. Go back. He can. I'm trying to just go back thing. Like it's like pissing me off. He can. This is what I was talking about. Like he can just air dash like that. That's kind of crazy. Just air combo out of nowhere.
So really fun combat style. I don't know what difficulty we're on. It felt really chill. It was fine.
I may have went too far actually.
With it, just charge attacks. You know, you can charge.
It's right here.
Gun. You can throw your swords.
He jumps and then he like dash cancels out of it. That's kind of OD, bro. But yeah, that's fire. The go-kart thing. I don't. You know, it's funny. I don't really play too many games in Yakuza, but usually the go-kart ones I actually enjoy playing, and I think Mortal Kombat Deception is the reason for that. That's the best parody like kart racer there is, like of all time, in my opinion. Like that game was so good, and it like how can I say it put emphasis on the characters that you were using to play it. Like Scorpion had like his spear, you could do that. I think like Katana had like some fan thing. Raiden would shock the screen. I hope they do something like that in this game. I keep seeing Charizards here, man. Those things look like Charizards. I'm not crazy, right? They look like Charizards. They look like Charizards. But it looks like you got rockets, missiles, a speed boost, a trap. And then I don't know what that is. It says times 10 or something. Maybe a special meter or something like that. And it's funny, he called this purgatory, which actually makes kind of sense. It do look like purgatory. Like not purgatory in the sense of the park in Yakuza. Purgatory from Yakuza 6, where you were on the Korean guy's island, and it was just nothing but like debris and destruction there. It looked like that, mixed with the ships, mixed with the Coliseum. I can't wait to play that, man. That looks so cool to see. Oh, and the last thing in this clip here that I didn't like. I hope they change this. It doesn't seem like they change it based on what I just see here. But in Yakuza Gaiden, I don't like how overpowered you could get in these games. I played Yakuza Gaiden with no attack upgrades, and I still felt super overpowered in terms of like the damage that I was dealing to the opponent. So I hope they like really like limit that again this time. Like, please don't make it so that like for example, the life he had right there, like I could probably just kill him in one combo. Like it was pretty ridiculous. Like one combo into like a heat move was like you were dead. You know, I don't want it to be that overpowered. I want to like the before Dragon Engine Yakuzas, like you were fighting a boss for like a pretty decent amount of time. You know what I mean? I want it to be like that again. I want it to feel that way. Don't make it so overpowered. Mad Dog transformation. I like that they gave him a style too. But I hope this story makes sense, like as part of the main thing. But yeah, man, that's Yakuza. I'm super looking forward to this game, bro. I pre-ordered this game. I know a lot of the other guys. They I think Monster Hunter comes out the same day, I believe. I think this is a game. But yeah, y'all be on that. I'll be on this, man. No disrespect to those games, but this is my game, man. I'm definitely gonna be on it, man. But yeah, that was Yakuza.